school year comes concerns from parents about their child being bullied in school. You know, a lot of kids deal with this. Well, this morning we are speaking with Jennifer Skitromo. She is a school counselor over at the CREC Academy of Aeroscience and Engineering. So thank you so much for joining us dark and early this morning, Jennifer.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and get the ball rolling into this. So, you know, a lot of kids deal with this, and it's changed over the years with, you know, social media and whatnot. But first things first, you know, how can a parent tell something's a little off with their kid and they may be a victim of bullying?
Yeah, so children are going to show a bunch of different signs if something is wrong. It doesn't have to necessarily be bullying, especially with our middle school students, since they don't have the developmental, capacity to talk about it. They're going to show it in their body language or how they are reacting to things. So you might notice more anxiety, or maybe they're a little bit more lethargic or depressed. They might have more somatic complaints like stomach aches and headaches to avoid those social situations where they're being targeted.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's something that, you know, a lot of kids deal with now. Social media started to blow up when I was in school. We had, you know, MySpace, and then later on in college, Facebook, and now the kids are on like Instagram and everything else, Snapchat. And I've seen a lot of situations where, you know, information, pictures, videos, things are being shared that are really just, you know, bringing the kids down and affecting them in that way. And that's like a new method of bullying. So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's definitely different from when you and I were in school and when children's parents were in school. Back when we were in middle school or high school, once we left school, it didn't really follow us.
Yeah.
Maybe you had like a few kids call you up on a three-way line and like bully you that way, but your parents could run interference. Yeah. Now, with technology and devices, they can't get away from it. They can get a notification at 1 in the morning that someone posted something about them. All of a sudden, they're not sleeping. They're cranky in the morning. They don't want to go to school. And you just can't escape it.
Yeah. Because once it's out there, it just kind of lives there, and you don't know who keeps resharing it, and it just eventually gets out to the whole
We
school.
call that a digital tattoo, actually. Because like a tattoo, it never goes away.
Yeah.
You can delete a post, you can delete a picture, but how do you know someone didn't screenshot that?
Right, right.
How do you know someone didn't edit that?
Yeah.
And that affects not just those who are being bullied, but those who have bullied. Well into adulthood. I always tell students, especially my older high school students, go clean up your social media. If you have anything there that you don't want colleges or prospective employers to see.
Right, absolutely. Now, how does a school handle this once a bullying incident has been reported?
Yeah, so I would encourage parents to contact either their school counselor or one of the administrators at their child's school if they suspect their child is bullying or is being bullied. That administrator will then take a bunch of information down and start a formal bullying investigation. And that involves speaking with other students who may have witnessed it, speaking with the student who is being the target of it, and then also speaking with the student who is being accused of bullying. Yeah. And from there, a determination will be made, and depending on how solid it is and if it is true or not, will depend on the actions that administrators take.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Jennifer, and, you know, some very valuable information for parents out there, as, again, a lot of kids deal with this. All right. So we hope your kids have a great start to the school year.